So my name is Justin Libanitis. I'm the owner of Sam's Own Good Cooking. Today I want to show you some tips of the season and get ourselves reintroduced back into our local greens. Anything that's going to be stuck in the back of your fridge, we want to bring that back out and onto your plate. Today I wanted to talk to you about blanching. This rolling boil, hot salted water will add our greens. What we're looking for here, as soon as the greens hit the water, they'll start to break down into the cell walls that were within it and collapse them and turn it a slightly different color, a little more, less raw, but more beautiful color. And from this, we're going to be taking these and putting them into a very ice cold bath. And that's that. We're going to create a Swiss chard veggie wrap. In this wrap we have pecans, creating a savory flavor, accentuated with garlic and cumin, and we'll also have some vegetables, garden variety vegetables. You can use more or less of what you want in this. I'm choosing today to use cucumber, some carrots, red onion, and tomatoes. Not much to the carrots and the onions and tomatoes and whatnot other than seasoning them with some lime. One of the processes that we take is a food processor to process the pecans. These pecans have been sitting for a while in water, about a cup of water to about a pound or so of pecans, and they've been sitting in there. We're going to actually strain off that water that they've been sitting in. It does have a brownish color. And what we want to do is we want to process these until we get about a whipped consistency. Not necessarily the consistency of peanut butter, but a more whipped, which we will then process these, adding water as much as we can to create that whipped. And that's what I will do right now. I threw in some garlic and some cumin. I'm now scraping down the sides. I know I can put a little bit more in. Now remember, nuts have lots of oil in them. You want to separate this so they don't necessarily congeal all together, and that's another reason why we're using the water. Once you have your nuts assembled, put them aside, and then you can take vegetables and you can prep some of them. One of these, the Swiss chard veggie wrap uses a lot of matchstick sized julienne type cuts. Another way to cut them, take your knife, make some flat edges. And you're going to start to cut these very small. So they're about the size of matchsticks. And you can even cut them even smaller. And this is about the size of the carrot that we're going to be using. So we have a mixture here of our carrots, onions, tomatoes, and just think about maybe about a half a cup or so that you'll be working with per maybe 5 or 6 wraps. To this mixture, we're going to be adding some lime. So you can squeeze this in, or you can use your favorite juicer. What this is going to help accentuate and lift out the flavors that were actually found in our chard. We're also going to add a little bit of olive oil to that. With this mixture, you just toss. If you'd like salt and pepper, this would be the time to add it. The wraps that we've had blanched, you see, have kept their color, and they also have their stem, and it's very malleable. You can roll this right in. You have the option of using this as a raw wrap and using the same mixture, using the same ingredients, but it would be in a more raw state, which I think is really nice. This is a lot more approachable. To get this wrap, we'll just slightly get it dry, add the mixture. This mixture, we have our creamy pecan spread. You can add as little or as much as you want. This is going to balance out that bitter flavor that we're working with because nuts have such a savory flavor. And to that, we have our ingredients tucked in just so, and then wrapped tight. You can keep it like that, skewer it, and put it on a platter. You can also cut these in half to show the many varieties of vegetables that you have within. And then you just repeat the process throughout until you're done with your chard leaves. It's very easy to reintroduce greens to your diet if you take it simple, use very simple techniques, and just relax. It's there in your garden, it's there in your fridge. Take it out, sneak it in as much as you can. This is your chance. Let's eat.